Sit down. Hello.
How are
Hi,
you
Dr.
doing?
Nanda. So how are you? You're
I'm
with
doing
Tampa
well.
General, so introduce yourself.
Sure. My name is Paul Nanda. I'm the Chief Medical Officer of TGH Urgent Care, powered by Fast Track. And we represent the urgent care arm of Tampa General Hospital. And we have 20 locations all around the city.
Yes,
Awesome.
you do. Yes, you do. We
Yeah.
have used those services.
And I'm going to do it again. I was just letting your colleagues know that my daughter, Roshan Hawaii, is just starting today as a resident of the physical therapy program. So
Wow,
she's starting her
congratulations.
residency today. And she graduated in May as a DPT. And her father worked at TGH in the physical therapy department.
Oh, wow, so
So
you have some legacy there.
we have a little legacy.
Oh, that's impressive.
Yeah, so we're USF Bulls. We all went to University of South Florida. And anyway,
Right on.
I'm excited.
A real
So
local
yeah,
family.
yeah. So tell us about yourself and what you do. So you're Chief Medical Officer.
Sure. So I'm a family medicine trained physician. Stayed in academics for about 6 years at The Ohio State University. And we always incorporated some occupational medicine and some work comp as part of our practice there.
Sure.
And taught the residents how to do it because, when you're a resident, everything's so new and people hear work comp and they immediately go to, oh man, there's so much paperwork and patients are hard. But once you really learn it well and do it for a while, it's actually a pretty easy stepwise kind of algorithm of how you take care of patients.
Yeah.
So true. Once you understand the process and what they're looking for. Right?
Exactly. And sometimes the language has to change a little bit, right? Understanding to making sure what you need to document, how you need to document it, what package you need to put it in, how to even explain it to the patients, and how to get them ready to tee it up to go back to work, and to make sure everyone goes back to work and is not really taken off work unless it's a true emergency.
Right.
And 99% of the patients that come in to see us for work comp injuries don't need to go to the hospital and they don't need to be taken off work, right?
Right.
So we're a back to work facility. So we
Very good.
always work to get
Very
people
good.
back.
So I have a question. This is just coming from a space where we're always looking to recruit younger folks. Like I was telling these folks before, I'm secretly wishing that my daughter will find her way into the workers' comp space because we need younger professionals. We need to always be focused on bringing professionals into the industry. What do you see as something we could all be doing to ensure that we are getting the clinicians interested and coming into our space, because we certainly need them?
So I think early and often exposure. So in the residency part, right, we're not going to get a lot in med school, but in residency, we can really get internal medicine doctors, specialists, everyone to go through a month of these focused workers' comp. We think that exposure will kind of demystify the whole process. And once it's introduced and you enjoy it, you like it, you actually like the patients, because most patients are motivated to get better because they want to get back to work.
Sure.
It becomes less scary to consider doing that as part of your career later on.
That is a really good point. So during residency, you think?
That is the absolute time. So
Well, go ahead.
second, third years of residency, you have elective time. I would just have a residency program that builds a mandatory occupational medicine and a workers' comp kind of month elective into the second or third
Very
year.
good. And for folks like, for example, my daughter who's in physical therapy, her residency is 13 months. I don't have any doubt that TGH is going to do a good job of exposing her to the occupational programs that you guys have. So I'm not worried about that. So great point.
It's nice. So through residency, she'll be able to see every touch point, right? PT, rehab, hospital, acute care, ambulatory surgery center, come to spend time with us in the urgent care side as well.
Right. So that's her residency is an acute care residency. So I'm really excited for her to be exposed to all of that. So
that is so true. I've been teaching at the College of Public Health at USF, and we've got exactly that, right? An introduction to all of these different concepts, the ideology, and the nomenclature, the language of workers' compensation, right? For docs to come at least get used to it and be able to know the reason why, right?
Yeah, and
what's
even
going on behind it.
why it's important, why it's different,
Yes.
right? For me, 95% of what we do in the urgent care space is urgent care. 5% ends up being workers' comp, occupational medicine, and that whole field. And if you're just doing 5% of it initially, it can be a lot because there's a lot of detail to it. And the forms, the DWC 25s, and it's a lot of detail. And thinking back about it, even exposing somebody in med school. In med school, you have a bunch of rotations.
Sure.
Like, it would be a good place to get people kind of understanding that language then, and the more point exposures you have, the better.
So that's a really good point. So like when they're doing their clinical rotations, making sure that workers' compensation is offering up clinical opportunities for that. So really good point. So we're always looking for ways to how can the industry be thinking ahead and doing those kinds of things to catch them? So it's a good point.
Well, the TGH ACMED director is Dr. Glenn Cross, and he is just a wealth of wisdom and information. And if like you paired a student with him, and they followed him around for a month, and he works on 5 or 6 big different projects, they would get so much really, really great exposure and information.
We'll have to talk to Dr. Cross.
Dr. Glenn Cross.
Awesome. So let's wrap it up. What are you looking to do at the conference, and what are you looking forward to?
Right. So I really look forward to information gathering here and seeing what are we doing, how can we do better, right? And then a lot of it's relationship driven. It's meeting with the TPAs, talking to them, letting them know that we have every service from the initial point of injury where they come into urgent care to hospital to rehab center and every step along the way, and physical therapy. And so really showing people that we have a point A to point B complete soup to nuts kind of program at the hospital is really nice. And instead of a lot of systems having just one center that's like Aquaman certified and patients have to travel farther away from where they live or they work to go there, all 20 of our centers can take Aquaman patients on a walk-in basis. And so it's really nice to have that access into the community for all our employers.
Very good. And yes?
No, I was going to say, you really have. You have made it easy for the community to access your programs, because we see you now in every segment of the county. Right?
What's exciting, we've always been in and around Tampa St. Pete, the Tri-County area, Pinellas, Pasco as well. In October, we're opening our first location outside the Tampa region in the Babcock Ranch region near Fort Myers.
Oh, wow. Congrats.
So that's a growing community. That's a green community. It's all solar.
Very nice.
They're planning on building about 55,000 people.
Wow.
And so we have our clinic growing, and it opens in October. So it's our first outside of the region area, and then early next year we have our second outside the region clinic opening near TGH North at Brooksville, Crystal River. So
very nice. That's exciting.
Pose interesting problems, managing from far and not to slide staff over, but fun problems that we'll figure out, because we're great at opening up a center. Yeah. We haven't opened up a center remotely yet, so we'll be on site for a little while, spinning it up and getting it going.
Well, all the best to you for that. So I'm sure it's going to be wonderful. Awesome. Well, any last thoughts that you want to share with our audience?
Happy to see you. Happy to be here.
I apologize for the full sun in our face, but we're going to have to shift a little bit. But thank you so much for coming. Great to meet you.
You as well.
And I'm going to be at the luncheon, so I'll look for you there.
Okay, I'll see you there.
All right. Take care. Thank you.